planet was seeded by brass axe industries roughly 100,000 years ago.
It's one of the most powerful dynasties in the universe. There are 3 primary heirs. The oldest is Belem. He's the one that controls this planet and wants you dead.
I am telling you, I am nobody.
You are royalty.
What about the girl?
Still alive.
Bring her to me.
Douglas Booth, thanks for talking to us. Just to start off with, what made you sign up for the role?
The Wachowskis. I'd been a massive fan of theirs for a long time, and they're just, some of the most original, out there directors, sort of championing original material, which is kind of often rare these days. So, original material on a large scale. So, yeah, I really wanted to work with them, and it just sounded like a massively fun concept. So yeah, that's why I wanted to do it.
How did you find? I mean, obviously there's 2 directors. I mean, how did you find working with that? Because I think this is the first time you've worked with two on one set.
Yeah, I was going into it. I wasn't really sure how it was going to work, but ultimately it was seamless. They've obviously, they're siblings. They're not just people that have met up and known each other for a couple of years and decided to direct. So they've known, they're very close, and yeah, didn't really feel like I was working with 2 directors. I mean, they both have their slightly different sensibilities, but yeah, no, it was just. It was kind of fun to have that. It kind of felt secure. Sometimes you think, are they missing something? But, there's 2 of them, so there's kind of a safety net in that sense. Yeah.
I mean, you're coming from a sort of dramatic background, and this is, big blockbuster, big sci-fi. I mean, how did you find working with the CGI, and, how did you find the set and all the rest of it?
Yeah, no, it's different. It was definitely a new challenge for me to do this. You have to, I mean, I'd done a bit of it on Noah, but in Noah, it was... I still look at Noah as like an intimate family drama. Yeah. It kind of feels, it's very much sort of insular in that way, and not something. There are big moments, but this is, you are very universe. You have a whole world that you're dealing with, and it was just like looking at a lot of. I mean, they had so much artwork. There was a lot of storyboards. We could really visualize what it was going to be in the future. So you just have to then, help use your imagination to create that. Yeah.
Obviously as well, this is a big sci-fi, quite like Star Wars in that kind of way. I mean, did you try out for Star Wars at any time?
I sent in a tape for Star Wars, and I met in LA at one point as well. But it was, as did I think everyone. Yeah. Everyone went in, but I think it was Oscar Isaac who got cast in the role that I was going to play. I mean,
really?
Yeah. So you didn't. I think it was the pilot guy. I think so. I think they were just meeting a lot of people.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you bitter about it?
Not really. I mean, it would have been fun, but they always, there's always that. They always say it's that Star Wars curse. I don't know if I'd want to go near that.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's not. Oscar Isaac's definitely not going to have a cursed career at all. Nor is Daniel Gleeson, nor is John Boyega, or any of them. But yeah, no.
I mean, your next film is going to be Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, and that's another kind of out there film as well. I mean, are you trying to pick more kind of out there roles, or
no, not necessarily. I sort of pick what's entertaining and what's fun and what I kind of click with at that time. I just sort of follow what intrigues me at the present moment, and that sort of did, and I just really enjoyed the book, and I really loved the script that was written by David O. Russell, and Burr Steers, I think, had a great vision for it, and I think it's turning out well.
Cool.
Finished it just before Christmas. So.
Very cool. And final question, what have you got working on next?
I can't say.
Ooh.
I can't say. Do you want to see? Ask me next time. Next time you're in that chair, I'll be able to tell you.
Great stuff. Douglas Booth, thanks a million.
Thanks so much.
Cheers, man.
Pleasure.
I will harvest that planet tomorrow before I let her take it from me.
Have you ever seen a harvest?
Never. But I've heard they feel no pain.
You should have told me the truth about why you wanted her.
That planet belongs to me.
Not anymore.
Your Majesty, I have more in common with a dog than I have with you.
I love dogs. I've always loved dogs.
Here we go.